Oui. Non. Non, 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 non. Ici. Ok. Yeah.
Dans la chambre du palace, les valises de la star sont prêtes. Après une semaine à Paris pour la promotion de son film Barfly, la star est un peu lasse. Une dernière interview, et demain elle s'envole à l'aube.
So you're leaving now?
Malheureusement.
At what time is your plane tomorrow?
8 o'clock. 8 heures du matin.
Did you have a good time in Paris?
More than a good time. It was very good. I'm very grateful for the kindness that people have shown me here.
You meet a lot of people? Some French directors too.
Oui.
What does decide you to choose one part? The personality of the director? Is it the story?
It's first the story, and then the woman. If the story's good, then then this is very important. A good director will only make a good script much, much better, like Schroeder with Barfly. But if the script is not good, a good director can't help the script. Do you understand? Could we close that door? On peut fermer la porte.
Do you like all the parts that you have playing in your career?
Do I like all of them? No. No. I like the women, all of them. The most difficult part, and I always feel the one that was the biggest mistake in a certain way, was Crawford, you see. But it was like a kabuki performance, and it was also, I think, everyone says, oh, it was a wonderful performance. But I liked her the least because I felt uncomfortable being identified with her. I felt uncomfortable with her as a part of my persona, which of course she became, to some degree.
But would you have accepted the part of Wanda some years ago, for example?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a chance to de-glamorize, to... that was not so important, the big de-glamorizing, but in light of the most recent of the last 5 years of my body of work, in that light, it was a godsend. To have a part that I could be more real, more connected to the true experience of a particular woman. And indeed an experience that was extreme in some way, but was also very real and very human.
Have you been afraid? Do you think I go too far?
You mean not to be beautiful? Not to be too belle tout le temps? Well, it's boring, really, isn't it? Again, it's too perfect. It's the opposite of life. C'est le contraire, c'est le mot.
And how is a life without a camera?
Comment?
How is a life without camera?
It's easier. C'est plus facile. It's also easier without a love affair, because it's but it's more interesting avec. No, I prefer to live privately without being observed at all times.
What happened? Do you change?
To some degree. If you don't change, of course, you die. You have to, to grow is the only point of life, to continue to change. I have changed. My son has changed me enormously. My marriage, the marriage which is now, over, but that was very helpful. And I think to live outside my country for a while was very helpful. Outside the star machine, it gave me a perspective that was very important, I think, and I think it made me much sort of calmer, and it freed my energy to some degree. And it's la vie, it's the experience, I think that I have changed. So, I'm less driven than I was in the very early years of my career when I did Bonnie less victimized by my own energy, you know, if you will. The American dream, to achieve anything, you know, to work really hard, which is very exciting, but the problem with it also is that it does, sometimes you forget to live along the way. And I think I've learned that now.
Would you like to live in Hollywood in the 40s or 50s and in the great period?
No. No.
You have no any nostalgia about this period?
No, I think it was, I think you had much less freedom then, you see. I mean, so much of your life was controlled, your private life was controlled completely, and I would be very unhappy if I weren't able to live exactly as I like in my private life. And I think they put a lot of sort of titles on you, and you had to be larger than life, and you had to be exactly the way somebody else wanted you to be. There was so much control. There was protection as well, of course. You know, Louis B. Mayer would protect his children. But I can protect myself. I think, anyway, I try to.
The difference between being a star and being only an actress.
Ah. Well, it's interesting. It's energy that makes a star, I think. Charisma. And you can't control it. But I think what makes I used to call in drama school the shine. The charisma, the shine, because some people have the shine and some people don't have it. You somehow are more interested, if they're going to be movie stars, in that aspect of them, right? And what creates the shine is energy. It's very simple. Einstein probably said it first. No, but you know what I mean. Intellectual, emotional energy, physical energy, it goes beyond the core of the body, I guess. So that's what I would say is the difference between just an actress and a star.
You never talk about your childhood.
Childhood, What kind of a little girl was I?